It has been a crazy week on Twitch. I'd say maybe the craziest week. See, a lot of insane things happen on Twitch, but this has been one of the wildest weeks. You had a streamer hit a pedestrian with a car, you had a streamer apparently abusing their dog, and you also had a childbirth on stream, all in 1 week. You know how when you miss a day at school and everything happens, Obama pulls up, there's a major fight, and Travis Scott has a concert all on the day you missed? That's how it was last week on Twitch. If someone were to have caught an alien on stream last week, I wouldn't be surprised. That's how crazy last week was. And we're gonna start off with the first topic, which is the streamer hitting a pedestrian with the car. Now, basically what happened is this streamer's study time was at a car meet, and she was parking her car inside of what looks like a parking garage, and she wanted to back in. And she had to move up to get into the spot so that she could back in. And while she was moving up, she hit an older man and the cars in front of her.
On this side, it's so weird to be on this side. Oh, wait! Sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This was bad. I caught secondhand embarrassment from watching this clip. Now, luckily, it doesn't seem like there was much damage to the cars, and that might just be because of the angle that we're watching it from. And it looks like the guy who got hit was even okay. Like, he seems like he was good. But yeah, this could have went way worse. It's good that it didn't, and I'm glad it didn't because this would have been bad. But yeah, this could have been horrible. Now, I don't have much to say about that, except for I'm noticing a pattern with these streamers. These streamers can't drive. Hitting pedestrians, running a red light, and acting all quirky about it.
This. Okay, keep going. Okay, I'm stopping. Okay, we're good.
Look, we've all run red lights before, you know? That's something that every driver has went through. Everyone on this earth has ran a red light before. But responding to that with, that's insane. I'm sorry, that's crazy. When I allegedly run a red light, my heart starts racing and I look around for cops. That's a crazy response. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say about this. There's nothing much to say about it. Now, next up, we got the childbirth on stream. That happened on a streamer named Fandy's channel. She had a child. Not in game, not as a joke. Literally, she had a child live on stream. The child spawned into this world on a Twitch stream. First things first, I want to say congrats. It's great that they had a kid, and it's also great that this birth went well. They did this at home, not inside of a hospital. At home births can go wrong pretty easily, and it's good that this one didn't. But I'm gonna be so real. I don't think this is something that should have been streamed. Like, not everything needs to be content. We live in a day and age where people want to make content out of everything, and this is something that I personally don't think needs to be content. Look, I love content as much as the next man, you know? I'm a content creator and I'm a big content consumer. But this is just way too personal in my opinion. Like, the birth of a child is something very special, and it's not something that everyone in the world should see, let alone create content out of it, you know? And what I mean by they shouldn't see it, like, this shouldn't be something that you can just see on somebody's Twitch stream or in someone's YouTube vlog. I don't really mind if a family records like a childbirth and it's just kept for memories, but doing this on a stream is just very weird and dystopian. Sure, the memory is probably cool. Maybe in like the future, this kid is going to look back and be like, hey, my parents had me on a Twitch stream, which will be a cool memory. But at the same time, I just think this whole thing is weird. Like, how much are you starving for attention to the point where you have a kid on stream? Like, that's very clout hungry. Like, this didn't have to be streamed. And this was actually her tweet before the stream. Hi, Twitter, my water just broke, so I think I'm going this live. Baby time. You're telling me that your water broke and your first thought was, I gotta stream this? Like, that's insane, dog. That is insane. But hey, people will do anything for clout. We already know this. They even had the Twitch CEO in the chat. Like, this whole thing was crazy. Overall, I hope this isn't something that becomes normal. I hope something like this isn't done again by them or any other streamers. I hope none of these new streamers get any ideas to have their kids on stream. Once again, congrats to them. It's amazing they had a child. It's good that this birth went well, but I don't know. I just think it's weird to have this child on stream. But you know what else is weird? Animal abuse. And next up, we got an animal abuse caught live on stream. Allegedly. So recently there was some outrage of the streamer Hassan Piker apparently shocking his dog for moving. Basically how it goes, Hassan was talking on stream and his dog started moving around, and Hassan got mad at the dog for moving. He leaned forward and seemingly hit a button, which the dog responded with a yelp, and people speculated that this dog had a shock collar on and Hassan triggered it because he was mad at the dog for moving. moving. Here's the clip.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just go, just stop. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby.
Dog just wants to walk. He's just trying to stretch his legs real quick.
You're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom.
She's spoiled for trying to walk. Man, God forbid a dog walks, man. Yo, you're trying to walk around. You're trying to do something that a dog does. Man, you're disgusting. You're so spoiled.
No, she doesn't want to come over here to see what's up. She just wants to roam the house because she got to roam the house when I was gone. And she needs to literally have the same structured, regimented.
Like I said, God forbid your dog walks, man. Now, I didn't understand why he got so mad at the dog trying to walk until I did a little bit of research. And apparently he didn't want her to lay on the floor because it's hardwood and it's bad for her joints because she's a bigger dog. So laying on the bed is better for her. But she kept trying to move, and I think that's pretty normal because this man Hassan does stream for a long time, and usually when he streams, the dog just sits there like a prop in that same position, you know? But at the same time, I still don't think the man should have tweaked out like that. Don't get me wrong, dogs can get annoying. I had a dog back when I was living with my parents, and they can be a lot at times. But the dog literally just moved a centimeter. Like, bro was tripping over something so small. Earlier in this stream, Hassan also got mad at the dog for moving a bit as well.
The absolute worst country on the planet, straight up, bar none, a capitalist shithole. Kaya, now is not the opportunity for you to down.
And this whole thing caused a lot of outrage online. Many people were dogpiling Hassan because they thought he shocked the dog, and they thought that this man was being very abusive towards his dog, which I'm not surprised at this outrage because it is Hassan. A lot of people don't like the man, and a lot of people use this as fuel to hate on the man even more. Like, when I tell you some of the memes that came out of this whole situation, you can just tell they were made from someone with some deep hatred for this man. Like, they made a meme of this man as Raiden from Mortal Kombat shocking his dog. Like, this whole thing was crazy. Now, Hassan claimed that the dog did not have a shock collar on. It was more of a vibration collar. And he also claimed that the dog yelped because she got her dew claw stuck when she was trying to get on the bed, which it doesn't look like she got her dew claw stuck, if I'm being real. Here was his response to the whole thing.
There's a clip out there in the aftermath of me getting my internet getting pooped. I come back live and I'm very frustrated. While I'm tweaking around, I give Kaya the place command as I usually do. And I think while she was like getting up and down from the bed, I don't know exactly what happened, but I suspect that she tweaked her dew nail, like the upper nail. People speculated that I was actually shocking her. People were like speculating because I was like moving around, and they're like, oh, he was like hitting a button on his desk. I understand. For those of you who are confused by it, I do not have a shock collar for Kaya. All of the other clips that people have been showing are either the AirTag or the vibration collar that she has. A collar that I use specifically to communicate with Kaya when she's free roaming at the park or when she is off leash running around. Because when you leave your dog to free roam, there are going to be instances where you can yell for her to come back to do recall, but because she's so far away that she can't hear you. That's where the vibration collar comes in. It vibrates. It doesn't actually have any sort of like shocking component. This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it. It also has a flashlight component to it, and it also has a tracker on it. This doesn't actually work in the way that you think it does. This is the flashlight, and this is when it vibrates. I understand why people are concerned about it. It's okay. What were you reaching for in the clip? What do you think? That's where all my fucking Zintins are. The reason why she's not allowed to roam inside of this room, with the exception of like stretching or getting up, getting down, drinking water, things like that, is because she likes to lay on the ground. When she lays on the ground, that's terrible for her joints. Large dogs have a tendency to get hip dysplasia, and they have joint issues. I think the worst aspect of it was that I was frustrated because the internet had cut out, and I didn't immediately like rush to her. I went to her afterwards to see if she was all right, but she was, of course. And I do take accountability for that. I should have immediately went over when I saw her yelping, and that's it. The idea that I'm like a abusive dog parent is completely ridiculous.
Man, just say you shocked your dog and you hate your dog. That's it. That's all we want to hear. I'm joking. Jokes aside, that was his whole response. My take is that I don't think bro should have tweaked out as much as he did. He did say that there were some Wi-Fi issues and things of that nature, but still, I don't think the dude should have tweaked as hard as he did, especially because the dog was there for hours just sitting. Like, someone made a whole time lapse actually on Twitter of the dog just sitting, and it seemed like bro was just trying to stretch. But hey, it's his dog. I'm no dog expert. I don't know the behaviors of his dog. He knows its behaviors more than me, so I can't tell you much about his dog except for what I see in the clip. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if I'm being completely real, I low-key feel like this man shocked his dog. But whether he did or didn't shock his dog, I just think it's stupid how mad he got at something so small. I'm really interested in what y'all are gonna say in the comment section, because I've been seeing a lot of mixed opinions about this. Also, don't get me wrong, this clip was pretty bad, but when I heard about this man abusing his dog, I thought it was gonna be way worse. Like, when I heard Hassan Abi was abusing his dog, I thought we were talking on like Mike Vick levels of dog abuse, you know? I'm thinking that we're gonna get the next Alinity clip from this. Then I watched it and I was like, okay, it's kind of bad, but it's not as bad as I was thinking. Like, it wasn't as bad as that Alinity clip of her yeeting the cat while she's playing Apex, and also her spitting vodka in her cat's mouth. Like, that's way worse than what happened here. Like I said, still bad, but I thought it was gonna be way worse, and I'm glad it wasn't. But yeah, I really want to hear what y'all think in the comment section below. And all that being said, last week was pretty crazy on Twitch, and hopefully this week isn't too crazy. Like, not F that. You know what? Let's make it crazy. I need someone to have a baby on stream while hitting pedestrians and other cars, while also having a dog in the back seat getting shocked with the shock collar. Okay, jokes aside, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. This is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made this far, I appreciate you. Twitch Cameron WAK, Instagram Cameron WAK, Twitter Cameron WAK, Discord link in the description. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys check out my most recent video. It'll be right up here on the screen. All that being said, thank you guys for watching. It's Cameron, and I'm out.